Hi guys, this is Abdul Ahmed at Drive Hassans. I'm recording this video just like a demo to show you how you should be doing this multi-lane roundabouts, and this is one of the roundabouts in Bristol. It's used by Kingswood Driving Test Centre, but it's just an example because every roundabout should be the same rules for it. The first thing you should be looking for is the signs, and then the road markings, and then after that you should be able to flow that. But I will show you how you should be doing it. So now I'm just going to be moving, and I'm now just passing the first exit, still staying on the right hand lane, and as I'm here now passing the second exit, I'm going towards the far left, as you can see, checking my left door mirror. There you go, and that's how you should be doing it. Most of the roundabouts are similar to that. However, some larger roundabouts who have got more than 4 lanes could be different. But again, if you look the markings, it should always be the same. You should be able to flow the lanes around. Some busier roundabouts would have 2 lanes going the same way, in which case you might have to take the middle lane if you want to end up on the far left. Or if you take the right hand lane, it wouldn't be a problem either. You can still also go to the right hand lane, but then you must come off to the right hand lane and not cut anyone off. Okay, so again, I'm just keep going now. I won't be saying any much until I get to the next roundabout again, and I'll talk through again. Okay, so I'm coming up to the other roundabout now. Again, on this roundabout I will be going again right third exit, and I will be taking up the right. It says also down end, it's signed as down end as well, so I'm gonna go on the right, and as I pass the first exit I still stay on the right. As I pass the second exit I will be going to that far left, but then again it's marked. If you look the markings you won't be lost. And also whenever you're coming up to these big roundabouts, you will always see, if you look the signpost, you'll be able to see which exit you will be going. So therefore, I'm still staying here now. This time now, check my center and left door mirror and start going towards the far left. Still flowing down end. However, I could have come off in the middle lane, but then if I did come off in the middle lane, I should need to come off on that far right lane where the silver car is just coming off now, and then after that the lanes merge, as you can see. Okay, I'm just gonna make a U-turn in this roundabout. Okay, and so I will be going back to the same roundabout that we just come off now. Again, I'm gonna be doing the same thing. This time I'm gonna be going right third exit. As you can see the signpost, yeah. Third exit is gonna be A4174. If you look again to the markings on the road, it will say A4174. You can see it. Look at it now, A4174. That's where we're going exactly. Okay, moving again now. So as you can see now, the first exit was on my left, so I'm still going to stay on the inside lane. And as I approach towards the second exit now, I start checking center left door mirror and go towards the far left and follow my lane around. Okay. Okay, so I will be going this roundabout again, right, third exit. This particular roundabout it's got two lanes that are turning right. First is one lane, but then actually becomes two lanes. Yeah, so you can approach the. This is Emerson's green roundabout, by the way the Sainsbury is, and light green is on our left. So as you can see, as soon as I go, I will see the lanes split up, and then I need to be flowing my lane around for me to come off to the far left, as is always the best way to do it. However, again, I could have stayed on the right hand lane again and come off in the middle lane, but then if I'm in the middle lane I have to come off on the right hand lane at the end, so not to cut anyone off in front. Okay, as you can see, look, I'm going into that middle lane now. Look, the arrow is got straight and right. So I'm still flowing my lane around. It says here, look, Emerson's green. There we go. So I'm trying to change it to the right hand lane. Okay, and I'm making a U-turn at this roundabout, and we'll go back again to the next roundabout again, do the same thing as we did, just to show you again, because I find it, most people find it so difficult to do when it comes to the third exit, and that's why I'm trying to demonstrate as much as possible how you should be doing it. Again, this roundabout has got again two lanes that are both turning right again, in which case it's got the A4174. This is where I want to be going, right? It's only this, the right hand lane is the A4174, but as soon as it's green we may have to end up in the middle lane, because that's where if we want to come up into the far left at the end, because the lane on my left goes to light green, so I can go into myself into the middle lane and now start following A4174 and then ended up on that far left, still flowing the arrows around. So this is a long, about mile long here, before we come up to another big major roundabout, and that roundabout is called Syston Hill Roundabout. It's the one by the Kingswood driving test centre. Again, it doesn't have to be like, I mean, this could be any other city, as long as like you do follow the rules. Every roundabout is the same, really, pretty much. So I will be coming up to that one, and I will be I'll be going right third exit towards Stable Hill. So I'll be going right third exit towards Stable Hill. Again, as you can see the signpost, if you just post the video, you can see it, zoom it in, you'll see it, it is signposted third exit, that's Stable Hill. Therefore, most likely it's going to be, when it comes to the road markings, you probably will see Stable Hill markings on it. Yeah, okay. And as you come here now, you can see it. Now there you go, Stable Hill A4174. You can see it now, and as we come around again, you can look at the arrow. You can see it's pointing towards the right, and also still got Stable Hill on it as well. This roundabout from this direction is actually really good because it's got the markings to show you exactly what you should be doing. So as we move around now, look, you can see it. If you look at the markings and see all these other cars in front of me, the markings is there, you know, you can just go towards the far left because the markings is there for you. But you just have to imagine all other roundabouts are similar like that. They won't have the markings, but it will be similar to this. There you go, you can see it now. Look, I'm flowing the lane around to the far left. There you go, still signed as Stable Hill. Okay, so I come back again to the Syston Hill roundabout again. This time in the direction going towards A4174, and as you come up towards the roundabout, you'll see it. The right-hand lane is split into two lanes, with which both go to the right. So I'm gonna stay on the middle lane. As it says A4174S, A4174S. So I stay in the middle lane. And as I start moving again, I'll just be checking my right mirror as well, just as we come up towards it, stay in the middle lane. Now as we go towards that far left now, check center and left door mirror, and we come up to that far left, right next to the sign and the bollard. Okay, and then we just flow it around. So again, it's no problem if you do go on the right hand lane like this kind of roundabouts. You can just make sure that again you go on the right, and then you go stay on the right, and then you come off to the far right lane at the end, like that silver car is. Yeah. Okay, so coming up to Deanery Road roundabout. Again, this is one part of the Kingswood and Brislington test routes. So we're going to be going again right third exit towards Kingswood, which is marked on the road A420 Kingswood. You can see it on the road there, and we'll just be staying on the right hand lane. As we pass first exit, still stay on the right hand lane, and now check center and left door mirror, and we start going towards the far left, just making sure that there's no one cutting off